Why did Elon Musk really buy Twitter? After months of attempting to back out of his purchase of Twitter, Elon Musk now officially owns the hugely influential platform. The question now is, what will he do with it? The billionaire has not been shy about his ambitions, though he has been tight-lipped about how he intends to achieve them. Musk's takeover has the potential to disrupt not only Twitter employees, but also the hundreds of millions of people who use the platform on a daily basis around the world. It could also have an impact on the US midterm elections if Musk follows through on his promise to restore the accounts of users who were previously banned from the platform, most notably former US President Donald Trump, and to limit the company's content restrictions. Musk purchased Twitter in the last week of October because he had little choice. The world's richest man tried for months to back out of the $44 billion purchase agreement he signed in April. However, the uncertainty was so disruptive to Twitter's business that they sued Musk in the Delaware Court of Chancery to force the completion of the deal, and a judge set a deadline for Musk to complete the deal or face a November trial that he was likely to lose. The reasons Musk wanted to own Twitter in the first place are more complicated. There has been a lot of speculation about why I bought Twitter and what I think about advertising, says the CEO of Twitter. He stated this in an open letter to companies that sell advertisements on Twitter, which is how the company makes money. The majority of it has been incorrect. Musk's concerns about free speech were one of the most contentious issues surrounding the Twitter deal when the world's richest man first expressed interest in purchasing it. He is a self-proclaimed free speech absolutist who has expressed concerns about the platform's algorithms, which curate what users see. In an interview prior to agreeing to buy the company, he expressed concern about tweets mysteriously being promoted and demoted with no insight into what's going on. He proposed that an open source algorithm could address this. A cache of texts revealed in a filing at the end of September, when Musk was suing Twitter in Delaware over his attempts to back out of the deal, provided additional evidence of his concerns. In April, after his acquisition of a stake in the company was revealed, podcaster Joe Rogan asked Tesla CEO Elon Musk if he would liberate Twitter from the censorship-happy mob. "I will provide advice which they may or may not follow," Musk replied. The same cache showed Matthias Döpfner, CEO of the Axel Springer Media Group, which includes Politico, urging Musk to make Twitter censorship-free and to create a marketplace for algorithms, so that if you're a snowflake and don't want content that offends you, pick another algorithm. Musk has stated that Twitter will have more lenient content moderation policies under his leadership. "If in doubt, let the speech exist," Musk said during an April on-stage interview. "If there's a grey area, I'd say leave the tweet alone. But obviously, if there's a lot of controversy, you wouldn't necessarily want to promote that tweet." During Tesla's earnings call, Musk acknowledged that, while the $44 billion deal meant overpaying for Twitter, the long-term potential for Twitter is an order of magnitude greater than its current value, adding that he believes Twitter has languished for a long time but has an incredible potential. Musk's plans for increasing Twitter's value may include reducing its workforce, as he has previously hinted. Previous reports suggested that he intended to lay off 75% of his employees, but he is said to have told Twitter employees this week that that is not the case. In any case, tensions are high. Musk fired CEO Parag Agrawal, CFO Ned Siegel, and policy chief Vijaya Gadde immediately. Did he make the right move? Musk has floated a number of other possible platform changes in private and public statements over the last months, from enabling end-to-end encryption for Twitter's direct messaging feature to suggesting this week that Twitter become part of an everything app called X, possibly in the style of popular Chinese app WeChat. For years, former CEO and co-founder Jack Dorsey emphasized Twitter's efforts to promote healthy conversations, banning many accounts that promoted abuse and spam, adding labels for false or misleading information, and prohibiting the misgendering of transgender people. According to safety experts, under Musk's ownership, Twitter could reverse steps taken to make the platform more appealing to its most vulnerable users, who are typically women, members of the LGBTQ community, and people of color. Despite his promises to reduce content moderation, Musk sought to reassure advertisers on October 27th that he does not intend to turn the platform into a free-for-all hellscape. The comments came in response to questions about whether advertisers might leave the platform for fear of their paid posts being mixed in with potentially objectionable content. Musk has a mixed reputation in the tech industry. He is without a doubt one of the most ambitious and successful innovators and entrepreneurs of all time, but he has also courted controversy, often from his own Twitter account, which has more than 100 million followers. Musk has used Twitter to make false claims about the COVID-19 pandemic, to falsely accuse a man who helped rescue children from a cave in Thailand of being a sexual predator, to mock people who use gender pronouns on the platform, and to make countless jokes involving the numbers 420 and 69. He has also tweeted a now-deleted photo comparing Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to Adolf Hitler, as well as comparing Agrawal to Joseph Stalin. Musk previously attempted to have a Twitter account dedicated to tracking the movements of his private jet deactivated by offering to pay off the college freshman who ran the account. The account owner declined. Musk was widely chastised for comments he made on Twitter about Russia's invasion of Ukraine on the same day he sent his letter to Twitter attempting to revive the deal. He proposed making Crimea, which Russia invaded and annexed from Ukraine in 2014, formally part of Russia. Most of his followers voted no, and Ukraine's ambassador to Germany, Andrei Melnik, responded in a tweet, F_K off is my very diplomatic reply to you. In a later tweet, an apparently frustrated Musk appeared to blame the poll's results on a bot attack. According to the New York Times, Musk stated shortly after agreeing to buy the company this year that he hoped to quintuple Twitter's annual revenue to $26.4 billion by 2028. Advertising accounts for 90% of Twitter's revenue, and Musk has made several suggestions to generate revenue in other ways. Revenue-generating changes he has proposed include increasing the popularity of Twitter's premium subscription service by making it ad-free, expanding Twitter's payments business, charging a slight fee for commercial and government users, and finding new ways to monetize tweets that contain important information or go viral. His investors will be looking for revenue growth as well. A consortium of banks has committed to raising $13 billion in debt as part of the financing, and the contributors to Musk's more than $30 billion in equity pledge will want the company to succeed. Musk has been adamant that the number of spam accounts on Twitter's platform is greater than the company claims. He believes that the true number of vexatious automated accounts on the platform exceeds Twitter's estimate of less than 5% of its monetizable daily active users, a key commercial metric for the company. The miscounting of spam accounts was central to Tesla CEO Elon Musk's decision to walk away from the deal in July. He has promised to authenticate all humans on the platform, so expect some action on an issue that Twitter claims he has exaggerated. In an August whistleblower complaint, Twitter's former head of security, Peter "Mudge" Zatko, made a series of allegations about the company. He claimed foreign government interference, numerous information security flaws, and poor management. Twitter charged Zatko with spreading a false narrative about Twitter and fired him for ineffective leadership and poor performance. It's unclear how Musk obtained all of the funding needed to close his $44 billion deal to buy the company and take it private. However, many of the commitments to the Tesla CEO were made in the spring. Earlier this year, a group of banks, including Morgan Stanley and Bank of America, agreed to lend Musk the $12.5 billion he needed to buy Twitter and take it private. Solid contracts with Musk committed the banks to the financing, though changes in the economy and debt markets since April are likely to have made the terms less appealing. Investors who would gain ownership of Twitter were also expected to contribute billions of dollars. Musk's initial equity partners ranged from the billionaire's tech world friends with similar views on Twitter's future, such as Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison, to funds controlled by Middle Eastern royalty. On October 28th, billionaire Saudi Prince Al-Walid bin Talal announced that he and his Kingdom holding company had rolled over a total of $1.89 billion in existing Twitter shares, making them the company's second largest shareholder after Musk. Binance, a cryptocurrency exchange, confirmed Friday that it had invested $500 million. The more equity investors who contributed to the transaction, the less Musk would have had to pay on his own. The majority of Musk's fortune is invested in shares of his electric car company. He has sold more than $15 billion in Tesla stock since April, presumably to pay his share. His actions are already being revealed. Let's see what he does in the future. What do you guys think? Tell us in the comments.